Transitioning to the NFL, this is an interesting story. Very fluid with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. So, yesterday started mandatory minicamp for the NFL and the Green Bay Packers. And Aaron Rodgers didn't show up. He didn't show up. And obviously, again, it's mandatory minicamp. And to the credit of some of his teammates, David Bakhtiari and Devontae Adams, they had his back. They meant no disrespect to the organization, just merely saying and coming out saying the beef between Rodgers and the organization is their beef. As a player, I respect the player's decision to do what he wants. But the Packers are in a very precarious situation here. They could obviously fine him $93,000 for missing the 3 days, which I would highly advise them not to do. But this is the reality. It is time for the Green Bay Packers to earnestly inquire about trading Aaron Rodgers and having a discussion about it. It's time. Because what Aaron Rodgers is showing you is he has dug into his position that he means business. He really is going to abide by this ultimatum that he has heaped onto the organization that, hey, if you don't fire your GM, I want out of here. And the fact that he's being so resolute about this, so steadfast on this position, that he's not acquiescing up to this point, I think it's time for them to seriously consider trading him. I don't think they were ever really having earnest discussions about trading him. I think they have to now. Because this is the reality. I don't want to hear these arguments about, well, it's just the mini camp and Aaron Rodgers is coming off a season in which he won the MVP. This is more time in the offseason to relax, to get healthier. I don't want to hear any of that BS. Because the reality is that's never stopped him from showing up to these mini camps before. This is the first time in Aaron Rodgers' career that he has skipped the mandatory minicamp in June. Yes, I know he's 36 or 37 or whatever. This is the first time in his career that he's missed that. The first time in his career. Tom Brady, who just won the Super Bowl, just won Super Bowl MVP, is showing up to this. Now, I'm not comparing Tom Brady. I know that it is unfair to compare his work ethic to that of every single other player that doesn't do anything. But I bring it up to highlight this is a guy who has shown an inability to be complacent, regardless of how much success. This is about desiring, this is not only about deep passion for the game, but an ultimate desire to get better every single day. That's why Tom Brady shows up. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have to follow that. It's okay. But he's making his position extremely clear to the Green Bay Packers. Listen, if you don't fire Brian Gutekunst, I want out. Just simple as that. And the fact that he's been so resolute in this position and he has been really firm and unflexible with this at this point in the offseason. Because I'm sure that the Green Bay Packers, they have approached him with an extension that would have paid him the highest salary in NFL history. He's declined it. Or at least just hasn't accepted it. Whether he's declined it, I don't know, but he hasn't accepted it. And I don't really care about this Jordan Love variable into this equation. I don't care about Jordan Love. This is a good opportunity for him to gain the first unit reps. This isn't about Jordan Love. This has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers' impact on Jordan Love's development during this offseason. Because, in fact, if anything, the Packers should be discouraged. Now, this is a very subjective report, but there was a report that came out that Jordan Love was apparently having accuracy issues. He was missing throws. He failed at his only attempt at a 2-minute drill. Those aren't the types of reports that come out of Green Bay that are jovial types of reports where Packers fans are showing jubilation and they're all of a sudden happy. We knew that Aaron Rodgers had all the leverage after winning the MVP. Now this just elevates and enhances the leverage that he's already had because your succession plan clearly isn't ready to assume those responsibilities and cede that control. He's not ready, clearly, because if he was, the reports out of Green Bay wouldn't be that he's failing at a 2-minute drill. Now, again, Jordan Love is young, give him time, but it just further strengthens and buttresses the position of Aaron Rodgers as far as leverage. So the Green Bay Packers have to make up their mind here. And I think that the fact that Aaron Rodgers is dug in on this position, they have to accept this reality and actually have legitimate conversations, earnest conversations, and inquire about trade partners. That's what I think. If you're the Green Bay Packers, because Jordan Love, he may never be as good as Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, they hope so, but you will never know until you trade Aaron Rodgers. And at this point, it doesn't look like you're willing to fire Brian Gutekunst. So this is the only option that you have.